Welcome to A Taste of Theater, where everyone is a star. This is the place where playwrights from around the country will come to showcase one scene of their play. Today's star is shining bright on Charron Monay of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We will see a clip of her play, Living Your Life.
Welcome to A Taste of Theater, where everyone is a star. Today's star is shining bright on the one and only Charron Monay.
Hi, everyone.
Charron, please introduce yourself.
Okay, my name again is Charron Monay. I'm a playwright and author and songwriter from Philadelphia. That's really it about me. I'm a writer. I love writing. Oh, I'm also a journalist for CNN I Report. So when I'm not writing for the arts, I'm writing to make sure everyone is informed and stayed abreast about things that's going on in the world.
That is awesome. Now tell us all about your play that you wrote.
Okay, well, I've actually written several. My first one was entitled Living Your Life. That was based off of my book, My Side of the Story, which is a book of poetry. But Living Your Life is actually a play that centers around domestic violence, a woman trying to pursue her dreams and her husband telling her no. So she had to make a decision, whether it be put her pen down to save her marriage or keep her pen in her hand and divorce her husband. So that play is truly phenomenal. I have another play entitled Why Can't We Be Friends? That one is an anti-bullying play, which is a cast of kids. Yes, I have a niche for kids. I love kids, and I wanted to give them the opportunity to shine bright.
All right, and we're going to be talking more about Living Your Life.
Okay.
Because that's the one we'll be showcasing here shortly.
Wonderful.
And tell me all about some of the characters in this production.
Okay, Living Your Life, the characters of that, you have Tiffany Barrett. She plays myself. This is actually based off of a true story. She plays Michelle. She's the writer trying to pursue her dreams. You have Eric Banks, who plays Craig, which is my mean husband. Told me I can't write anymore. But you see, I'm still writing, so that should tell you what happened in the story. You have Chavez, who plays my son, Marquise, which is a wonderful, wonderful actor. Everyone in the play is a wonderful actor. But the scene that you guys are going to see is kind of surrounding those three cast members. So they are truly phenomenal. Michelle, again, is trying to find her niche. Craig is trying to stop her. And Marquise is being a great son trying to stand up for his mother.
And why is this story important?
Because you have so many people out there that have a dream, that have a passion, that have a goal, but is allowing other people stop them, get in their way. And this play actually shows them kind of, as they say, preach to the choir that you only have one life and you have to live your life, because once it's over, it's over. So you cannot allow people to hinder you or stop you from pursuing what it is that you want. You have to continue in your own journey, because when that divorce is over, when that husband or that wife is at work, you have you. And if you're not happy within, then you're not a happy spouse at all. So you have to live your life for yourself.
That is very true. So when did you start writing plays?
Living Your Life actually is my first script.
Mm-hmm.
I've been writing poetry since the age of 12. But I actually, when I started the book, My Side of the Story, I felt as though my book wasn't hitting enough people.
Mm-hmm.
So it made me kind of figure out what other venues or adventures can I take. And when Tyler Perry was big with the whole theater thing, I said, you know what? A lot of people come see his plays. Maybe they'll come see my play. And it was 2012. I wrote the script. It premiered here in Philadelphia 5 days. And after that, we've been out and about, touring, selling DVDs, just sharing the story, saving lives.
That is remarkable.
Thank you. I am thinking about bringing it back to Philly next October because Domestic Violence Month is October. So right now, a lot of people are asking me to bring it back. So it may be coming back to Philly for one night only. So stay tuned. It's gonna pop up somewhere. It's just don't know where yet.
And also, you'd mentioned that some of the story was autobiographical. What made you sit down and say, you know what, I've got a story to tell?
Because when I went out to the different poetry clubs and recited my poetry, a lot of women and men came to me saying, I understand your words. I live that life right now. Your words saved me. How can I get out of my marriage like you got out of your marriage? So by people coming to me about my poetry, I figured, let me tell it in a more story form, because not everybody is into poetry. We know that.
That's true.
So it was like, okay, I know people are getting into poetry. There may be more people out here that need this story, that, that is in a situation that needs to get out of it. So it kind of made me pick that story, since it was a story close to me, and it would be something easy for me to write, but then something that has already been, I guess, proven that it needed to be told. So.
Wow. And what is it that you want the audience to walk away with after seeing this production?
Throw away all the negativity. If anyone is telling you can't do it, you're not going to do it, you won't be passionate at it, you won't achieve it, this play tells you that you can. That you can. Anything is truly possible. When you see the play, Eric tells her throughout the whole play that poetry is dead. She's a bad writer. Don't write. You can't, you're never going to amount to anything. Don't put your pen down. The whole play, he's pretty much installing negativity in her. But even with that negativity, she still found an ounce of positivity in herself and in her son that made her pursue. And after 5 or 6 years later, I mean, look at the character, but look at me, because the story is me. 5 years later, I went from an author to a playwright to a journalist to a songwriter. So all you have to do is believe in yourself.
Wow, that's an amazing story.
Yes.
And what other things would you want people to walk away with? Because one of the characters in your play is your son's friend. And he is truly a character.
Yes. Stephen is truly a character. Yes, he is.
Is he based on a real person as well?
No. Stephen was the add-on, because when I originally wrote the script, the director at the time, Walter Shields, kept saying that the story was too heavy. We have to add some type of comic relief, because we'll have the audience crying from the time it starts to the time it ends. So I actually added Stephen to kind of be that Urkel type kind of guy, just to add the comic relief. And you saw the play. He did.
Yes, he does.
He kept everyone laughing in the middle of crying. So if you had a tissue, you found the laugh while you was wiping your eyes. So he was my balance to kind of add some joy in such a heavy story.
And with this play, after you did 5 nights, what inspired you to take it on the road?
People actually requested. I didn't inspire anything. But I got a couple phone calls from people that were in other areas close to the DMV area and asked me, hey, are you bringing this play down here? We need to see it. I have people who want to see it. I have women in shelters that need to hear your message. So the people out here are asking for it, and I just try to make it possible to bring it.
Now, I always say that every playwright has a ministry. What would you say your ministry is?
I'm a person of empowerment. Every play, every book, every song that I write is always trying to uplift and empower somebody to either get out their own way and become a better person, to get out that bad relationship because you deserve to be loved the correct way or the right way by the right person. So my ministry is all about uplifting. Do we have enough negativity in the world? We have enough stereotypes in the world.
Yes, we do.
We need to break away from the stereotypical type of storylines, messages, because we see that in the news. We see that at work. I work for the government, so you can imagine how many storylines is at my job alone with the stereotypes. So my message, my ministry is just empowerment. Give us something positive to think about, a reason to uplift, lift our heads up. Because every day we're walking either with them down because of bills, because of this, because of that. So you need to be empowered. And Charron Monay that's what Pen Legacy is about. We empower.
And that also is probably why you named your company Pen Legacy, because you're trying to leave
a legacy.
All right now.
You're right. I always say every drop of my ink will leave a legacy for someone, and it's proven because everything that I touch, it moves to build its own legacy in itself.
Wow.
Yes, well, I have a lot of people out in your area, Chicago, requesting it, so I may have to see how I can bring it your way in the Midwest, because your area is very hype on this play. I've gotten about 10 requests already.
Wow.
Just trying to find some venues out there, so see what we can do.
We'll definitely work with you on that.
Okay. Thank you.
And also, one other thing that I always like to ask every playwright is, to get to where you are now, it took some effort. It took a lot of trials and tribulations. What advice could you give an up-and-coming playwright who wants to one day sit in your shoes?
Woo.
Or stand in your shoes?
Woo! Again, keep writing. I have no formal training at this. This is something that I just say, Charron, you can do it. You can. And when directors was like, oh, that script is not good enough, or production companies was like, no, we can't invest in you. You learn how to invest in yourself. Mm-hmm. If you believe in yourself just that much, you will sit and you will rewrite your script until it's perfect for you. If no one wants to invest in producing your play, you save up some money, you work some overtime, you produce it yourself. Never stop. The industry is hard. Theater has different faces, different facets. It's a lot to it. So once you find your niche, see what your ministry is, what your message is going to be. Just don't write because you want to write. Write because you want to help someone. You want to save someone. Not just entertain, but educate. But definitely just keep writing until it truly comes to you. If playwriting or theater is your niche, then you will write till you get it right.
So if I had to interpret what you're saying, it sounds like you're saying, one, never quit.
One never quits.
Two, don't just write for the sake or do a play just to say of doing a play. Right. It must have a message.
You must purpose. Have a message. Yes.
And three, don't depend on others to do what you can do for yourself.
Exactly. Pen Legacy was built on the blood, sweat, and tears off of me. I've had people help me along the way. I had people that came in and lended a great hand. But the groundwork before I even could step into these shoes, the grunt work came from me. And even though it gets tiring, it was days I didn't go to sleep. I went to work. I have 2 beautiful sons. So I would go to work, come home with my sons, put them to sleep, and up writing. Take a nap, not go to bed. I would take a nap, and I would get up, and I would do it all over again. So you have to put the work in, but definitely believe in yourself.
So, and also, I guess we could add to that, point number 4 would be hard work.
Yes, and dedication, and commitment.
All right.
You're going to hear, people are going to tell you, why are you doing that? That's a waste of money. You're not going to make it, so why are you throwing your money away into theater? No one's going to come see your plays, so why do you have a budget that high? But
Wow.
if you believe in your product and you believe in your message, it may not catch on the first night, but it will catch on. Trust me. Trust me.
That is awesome. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to show a clip of your play,
Wonderful.
Living Your Life.
Yay.
So we'll let you set up the clip and then we'll show it.
Okay, this clip here, I believe this is the clip where Tiffany is kicking her husband out of the house because she's tired. She's ready to live her life, basically. She's ready to live her life. And no matter what he tells her, she's finally standing up for herself.
That is awesome. So we're going to start with that clip, and this is Charron Monay's Living Your Life. And as we always say at A Taste of Theater, where everyone is a star, including you.
Thank you.
Oh, mom, don't do this, okay? Think about you, all right? Woo! Okay, bad news. So, Gail's number is disconnected, or I got the wrong phone number. Does anybody got that number to step? Anybody, you got it? Anybody got that number?
Because I changed the locks to keep dogs out.
Baby, listen. Nicole, she's just like any other woman that's out here. Trying to find a good man with good credentials and like my stunning good looks, and it's hard to walk past you. And I never meant for you to find out. Nicole and I was a flame, but you're my wife. You're the only one who matters.
I guess it didn't help that I told her everything about us, my flaws, yours. I guess she just had to explore to see if what I was saying was really true. Craig, I hope cheating on me was worth it.
No, it wasn't worth it. I never liked seeing you hurt. I wouldn't be here trying to mend this fence with you. I may get consumed with work, and you and this poetry stuff frustrates me, so you make it easy to creep out.
Excuse me? Wait a minute. I make it easy for you to cheat? Why? Because I give you 21 years of my life? I put my dreams on hold? I stay in the background so that I can see my family flourish? And because I ask you to help me with my poetry, I make it easy for you to cheat because I frustrate you?
Sweetie, we are two professional individuals with high morals and knowledge. I just was going to sit by and watch my wife waste her life on a dream, but if it means that much to you, sweetheart, I will support you. And you're right, it's not about me, it's about us. I apologize. I've been a fool for 21 years.
You got that right.
I cheated on you, I've done you wrong, I've taken you for granted. I'm sorry, baby.
Yes, you are sorry. So let me get this straight. It took your raggedy behind for you to cheat, lie repeatedly, hurt me year after year before you realized my worth to you and this family? You know what, Craig, I stayed with you, yes, and I put up with your crap, yes, but not because I wanted to. Because I honored our vows. I was dedicated to those words that we said on our wedding day. I thought that if I was a good wife, supported my husband and gave him everything that he needed, he would in turn bless our family with what we needed. I put all my dreams aside. Hell, I even let you walk out in front and accomplish everything you wanted. Maybe I was stupid, maybe I was wrong to think that you would give me the same things in return, but let me tell you something, Craig. To deny myself only to be betrayed, it hurts so much. And God, I deserve so much better, so please get your things and get out.
Nicole, we can't end like this. I mean, think about it. Okay, what are the people in my office going to say when they don't see us together anymore?
I care about the people at your office.
You helped to build this empire. How am I going to maintain it now without you? Don't do this to us.
Don't do what? Don't do what but give you exactly what you were asking for when you laid down with Nicole. Your walking papers, okay? Now you want to tell me how much you need me? Are you serious? But you was the one who told me that I couldn't live without you, right? I could not live without you, but now it seems like you need me.
Well, we need each other. We're a team, right? Can we go to counseling? I know a great one on Walnut Street. We can go first thing in the morning. And Nicole was a mistake. The mere fact that I'm here with you now should show you where my heart is. Don't do this. Damn, Michelle, you broke me. You happy? You all right?
Yes. What was it that you said to me? I was your what? Your air, your heartbeat, your everything? Craig, I'm done.
Well, we still married. You're still my wife. What about your vows?
Yes. What were they? For better or for worse? And we are at our worst. So I'm saying goodbye. Talking about people at your job and you want to say her name. That's the third word you say when you walk up in this house. You must have lost your mind.
What about the sacrifices I made?
Well, guess what? You should be happy. You can leave, so neither one of us has to sacrifice anymore.
So, where's my forgiven wife? After 21 years, you just gonna say goodbye like that?
Guess what? I already told you you could get your things and get out, but since you want to keep talking, guess what? I'm done, you're done. I suggest you start living your life because effective immediately, I'm living mine. You know? You got to go. Hey.
Honey, you know I'm creating this new software. I mean, someone has to pay the bills around here.
Yeah, but y'all really ain't looking good around here these days. I mean, speaking of good, Chacos, can you pass me the potatoes? What's that, potato? Yeah. Thank you.
Baby, you don't have to pile a lot on your plate. Okay? Just a little bit, it's enough for a second.
Excuse me?
Just saying, you know.
Anyway, Kim, I forgot to tell you that.
They broke up the patchwork shelters and just scattered us. It's like cattle. Just like they're trying to scatter you. I know. I've hoped so many hopes, dreamed so many dreams, and seen them swept aside by weather, burned away by fire, scared away by...
You know, I've been dating around. You know, I've been going on a lot of dates.
Yeah. I got about 4 in rotation right now.
I'm sorry, can I get you ladies anything to drink?
I'll have a Tanqueray and tonic on the rocks. I'll have an orange juice.
Gin and juice on the rocks, please.
Tonight, I think I'll have a white Zinfandel. I'll just have water.
Make that a holy water.
Whatever.
Okay.
Miss Leah, who is paying for your drink? Because, you know, we love you and all, but it's tight out here.
I know, girl. That handsome man right there, he's been staring at me all night.
Another thing in the world matters to me, Lord. Take my hand and come me to a place called love was not. I'll give it all to you. I've been that I need to be, yeah. Show you things you need to see. Oh, don't have to worry.
Rita. Chris, leave.
Don't you remind